Greetings everyone, please give me a moment to make sure everything's set on up. The Rumble is going, YouTube is going, Twitter is going, Twitch is going, and Kick is going. Time to activate the live chat windows. And that's all online. Activate my macros, and that appears to be all good. Give me a moment to check my other computer. And looks like everything's good to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, not 8 minutes. That should be reasonable enough. So let's get started. One thing I want to do over here is lock the OBS preview to not lock, disable the preview so I can save some computer resources. Game's still loaded either way. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Cup Heroes 2 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Wehrmacht force. We got Last Smile. Spawn top right side as the red Soviets got Tornado. With a lot of asterisks, so it may or may not be a tornado. Under certain conditions, it may be considered a tornado. But it may or may not contain sharks. That's probably what one of the asterisks references. Either way, when it comes to doctrines, both players selected a doctrine. We got the Armored Assault Tactics, and we got the Storm Doctrine. We do have MG42 Skip going straight for double Grenadiers.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
So he's going to go a bit more aggressive than that. We've got double Commissioneers for the Soviet player into Conscripts, so both players eyeing for alternative build orders. Double Engineers is not common for a Tier 1 opener or a Tier 2 opener. But into Conscripts, a little less common. Do you actually have a decent amount of manpower? There we go. Got another Conscript squad on the build queue, just not on point. And thanks to the radio intercept, the Soviet player has a good idea what his opponent's going for. He may realize there's no MG42, depends how attentive he is. Does get some damage there on that conscripts. Got a bit of wire here.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Second conscript's now deployed in the field. Third Grenadier on the build queue.
It's done.
Now the Grenadiers inside the garrison. It is a good garrison fight from. We got 5 windows, I think 6 windows this side, plus the one over here. So they both can fight each other, and looks like the 2 buildings are in range. But of course, with 1 window versus 3 windows is not great for the Soviet player. I mentioned this maximum range is something Grenadiers would more prefer to fight. That would be an easy win for the Wehrmacht player. But we'll take a bit of time. Grenadiers come for a flank. There's 1 window on this side, so it'd be 1 window versus 4 guys. Be on heavy cover, and heavy cover is better than garrison cover. 4th Grenadier on the build queue. Got a heavy number of Grenadiers. If there's many Grenadiers, we're probably going to not see the Jaeger command squad. Sandbags being deployed in the field. 4th Grenadier now on the field. Engineers behind some light cover. So is Grenadiers. Up north, we got the Pioneer building or capturing that sector. We do have the conscripts now advancing. And the Pioneers are starting to fall back. We'll take a bit of damage from the conscripts. Be easy win for the conscripts. Commissioners rotating around. Got the Grenadiers inside this garrison in the moment. Early Pioneer Minesweeper, maybe a little bit too early, but I understand him trying to get that float out in the field. His opponent has gone for a faster building bolting for landmines and for the wire. So we may see a bit more healthier number of landmines for the Soviet player. Though I always find the munitions reduction cost the better bolting from landmines for the Soviet player. We now have Grenadiers inside this garrison, but of course there's a poor garrison to fight from. Only one window there. Pirates have only one SMG going. Perfect for the garrison, which is still not very good. Conscripts has taken a bit of fire there. Grenadiers going straight for the cutoff sector. Conscripts have a split fire there. Looks like two guys fighting up here, two guys firing over here. Flamethrower pushing over here. Does fall back. Conscripts to get to light cover. Grenadiers here. We have battle phase 1. We do have battle phase 1, so rifle grenades are possible. I have a gut feeling that's going to be a rifle grenade. Just a bit of premonition. If it does get fired, it will be a one-shot. Conscripts push right forward, so is the Flamer Engineers.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
These good hits there on the Flamethrower Engineer, trying to avoid all fire. Being open ground is perfectly fine, just have to avoid being covered. There's not only the splash damage, but also the bonus damage.
Supply lines have been cut.
That may have been a panic retreat on that guy there. Or a misclick, to say the least. Because we got also another Grenadier squad retreating on back as well. Oh, all of them are retreating back, and that's interesting. Either way, the Wehrmacht player, the Austere player, does decapture the cutoff sector, denying income to this mission sector. Everything else is currently secured up by the Wehrmacht player. Right side, Grenadiers have tamed the fuel sector. Some light cover here will help out. Conscripts eyeing for the heavy cover there, and decide to do a quick retreat. Probably a good idea. Maybe a little bit too early. Missions has been expended. Going for a medical bunker. Okay, don't keep these guys over here. They're not wounded enough to warrant them to stick around. I understand trying to keep them stick around for medics, but these guys are simply not wounded enough to warrant that. LMG deployed in the field. Very nice.
Smoke drop, ready to fly. Jaeger light infantry ready for duty.
Your command squad deployed in the field. Tier 2 built by the Wehrmacht player. We could see a 2-2 and or Pack 40. Pack 40 in the build queue. The Soviet player has built out his own tier 2 and has gone for maximum firepower. Yeah, I'll work on that joke. Landmines built there. The Wehrmacht player, of course, has gone for a minesweeper.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Second pack 40 on the build queue for the Wehrmacht player. That honestly not exactly a great idea. That's one is adequate for now. You can always go for second when there's an asset for him to shoot at, but this is a sizable investment to have that extra AT gun. I don't like that. Soviet player has not have access to AT grenades nor Molotovs. Max is set up here behind some light cover. Oh, Pack 40 fired somewhere. Here. Damaged. Sandbags have been destroyed. LMG Grand's flanks, nailing the Flamethrower Engineers. Now also 2v1s, also Flamethrower to also consume a bit of their firepower. And replace it with firepower. Got the Pioneers touching that sector. Grenadiers got a nice flank to MG4 too, or Maxim does force them back. We got some more Soviet landmines being built. No landmines over here. Conscripts are advancing. I have a feeling rifle grenade. Nope, not enough missions for a rifle grenade. He just spent his munitions something, probably another LMG. Yep, LMG over here. Does sweep this landmine there. Hasn't actually started sweeping it. He's actually cutting a bit of wire there. Pair engineers fighting for some light cover. You have the commandeers or conscripts eyeing for some light cover there as well. And one grenadier does fall back, maybe a little bit too early, but he is took a bit of damage there. Landmine is currently swept, so will not explode. At least not from by feet. Does fall back there. So the landmine will start reverting back now. Oh, we got one shot into the landmine. Looks like it rolls a miss. LMGs hitting the maximum, force it back. One of those grenadiers are suppressed. This grenadier taking a bit of fire there. There's 3 windows on that side, plus the 6 diagonals. Tier 3 just built. Landmine still existing. This landmine is also existing. Grenadiers hits this conscript. Grenadier squad does fall back. Rapid grenade fired. He does avoid it. Very nice. And does fall back there.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Conscripts are eyeing for some more sandbags. And the Pioneer trying to capture up the cutoff sector. He's only on the build queue. Luckily he has 2 Pak-40s.
Now you can use Molotovs to burn those
Molotov/AT grenades have been researched for the Soviet player. Pak-40s advancing, maybe on to siege down the sandbags. One connects.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
And sandbags have been destroyed. Grenadiers will have easy win there now. Got multiple landmines over here. Another Pak-40? What? Triple Pak-40 is even rare in big armor games. That is far too many Pak-40s.
Forces are attempting to capture our territory.
He's going straight for tier 3? What is he thinking for the triple Pak-40? Double right now was already a bit overkill, but triple? Mostly does double miss against the T-70. May destroy sandbags here. I see some bags of sand. Max set of the center of the map, no cover. There is a little bit of splotches of light cover there, perhaps for the gunner. Is this gun build queue for the Soviet player? That's understandable. Triple Pak-40, I don't quite understand. Would make sense if he goes for burn bars. Fuel has been consumed. He has Battle Phase 3, so maybe he's going straight for burn bar? Maybe Panzerwerfer? Left 18? But then again, Left 18 has nowhere near enough command points for Left 18, so I'm not sure what he's eyeing. If he goes straight for a burn bar, I don't think a third Pak-40 would have been a good idea. Because 2 Pak-40 is generally more than you really need. In big team games, in armor fights, sure, triple Pak-40 could be quite nice, but honestly, even that point in time, you might as well get out other AT sources as Panthers or Stugs. A lot of Soviet landmines, a lot of Soviet landmines. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course we know about 5 and 6 here. All of them not detonated. Minesweeper Pioneer is pulling back. This landmine looks like it will be found relatively soon. Nope, goes inside the garrison. This Grenadier has no weapon upgrade onto it. It is being upgraded right now. Good hit there on the Grenadiers here by a Soviet mortar. Soviet mortar is actually going to be particularly not... It can barrage the AT guns, but it's not going to have any MGs hit. Double taps there with the double Pak-40, but he will escape on out of there. He has access, or will have access to vehicle crew repairs, but need 3 more command points. There's the tier 3 structure. Is he going for Panzerwerfer or Brumbar? Do not go for a Panther. You have triple Pak-40. And plus, you're only fighting against a T-70. Panther is a reactive tool. Brumbar is an aggressive tool. Panzerwerfer is situational. Wehrmacht mortar in the build queue suggests to me he's not going for the Panzerwerfer.
We are losing a sector.
Flamer engineers do get forced on back. Pioneers fall back as well. Good fire there on that conscript. The conscript squad does fall back. Grenadiers as well. Grenadiers have taken a bit of damage, so getting healed up would be quite nice. It's actually quite understandable amount of damage to get healed on up with, I would say. Though at that point in time, could have been better to go for medical supplies, but even then, he's been consuming his munitions quite consistently. We got ambush camouflage being researched for the Grenadiers as well.
The sector has been cut off.
The landmine has been
Enemy
swept
forces are
with their feet.
securing our territory. The territory
T-70
is out
not
of
fully
contact.
repaired, but is repaired up enough. Wehrmacht mortar splashes the conscript squad slightly. Pioneer takes a bit of fire, maxing firing away. There is enough fuel for a Panzerwerfer. Pelosi's going for the Brumbar. Brumbars are very good assets.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Good damage on the conscript squad. Grenadiers firing away. Packroy does get decrewed. A double flamer engineer for the Soviet players, so no possible minesweeper at this moment. Another landmine has been found by the Grenadiers. Landmine has been swept here and here. This one has been cleaned on up, as well as this one. Another Grenadier in the build queue. At this point in time, probably better go for the not Panzer Commander, the Jaeger Command Squad. Have a little bit more flexibility and capability. I suppose a regular Grenadier.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
There's splash damage there on that MG.
Have been trained to repair
Grenadiers
damaged
to
vehicles.
take a bit of volley there. Got 7-man conscripts being researched. Looks like all of them have 7-man conscript upgrades. Grenadier getting ripped apart. Pikes took barrage for some reason. That was a complete waste. And that was a complete waste of a Grenadier as well. Grenadier is just moving forward, not moving forward. Retreats on back. The mortar was not going to hit, but he was taking quite a bit of damage there.
We are losing supplies
Soviet mortar
to the
does get a bit
enemy.
of splash damage. Burn bar is now available in resources. T-3485 on the build queue. The amount of Pack 40s that T-3485 has to be careful. Maybe would have been a bit better to go for Katyusha with that many Pack 40s. Does pen there and there. Looks like he's forced on the ground. Double taps.
Enemy is taking our territory.
And does connect on T-70, knocking it out. Yeah, he sees all the Pack 40s. I think it's better to go for Katyusha. Brumbar now in the build queue. Conscripts need to take a bit of damage there. Grenadiers force them back, of course.
The sector is at risk.
T-3485 heading up north or coming down south. There's splash damage here on that Grenadier squad. It seems like it's time for a rifle grenade.
Sturmpanzer 4 is reporting for duty.
Bombard now pulling field, and looks like conscripts rotating around a little bit.
Resources are now available to you, Commander. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Bombard advancing, had a bit of first strike there on that grenadier. Triple pack forward, push forward, trying to support the bombard. Soviet mortar does, of course, could fire out some flares, though he could save us missions for the loiter. It may be a good idea to save up his fuel for IS-2. He has a decent amount of manpower reserve as well. Bombard gets a good splash at them, those conscripts. Conscripts will just fall back. They're not going to be combat effective until they get healing. Flame engineers or pioneers. Great hit there on the conscripts. Does sweep this landmine there. This one's still hidden. Mass sprint by the Wehrmacht player. Taking some damage on that Zis gun. Grenadiers rotating around, got the Maxim firing away, hitting the Pioneer squad. Mortar took a couple hits there. Does get a pen there on the Bombard. Got some damage there onto the T-485. Triple tap there, triple miss there. Howdy. Don't think I've seen many or any flares. Don't think I've seen any flares yet. Nor have I seen any trip flares. I've just mostly seen just landmines by the Soviet player. We now have a Katusha on the build queue, which is going to be a good idea versus all those Pack 40s.
A squad of pioneers has arrived.
The Wehrmacht player with triple Pack 40 could eye for a second Bombard. Mortar does like a landmine hit there. This has gone for double Wehrmacht mortar.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Katusha on the build queue.
Broken our supply lines.
T-485 heading down south, full repaired. Let's splash it there on the conscripts. Great hit there on those conscripts. Grenadiers now advancing. Nope, he went straight for tier 4. He has Bombards. He has triple Pack 40. Oh, there's a mortar flare. Here comes Katusha Barrage. Nails the Grenadiers of all things. Grenadiers may get wiped on out. Does get wiped on there. Can't say that was an unlucky barrage or lucky barrage there, but the Bombard finds another landmine. He's been consistently hitting landmines. This current rate, he needs another minesweeper. Mobile pens there. Got now a smoke run there by the Wehrmacht player. And there goes the Bombard. Force the ground there and rolls some misses. Oh, and he does get killed off by another landmine. So he does sweep one last landmine there. Silver player's been playing this game quite well. The Wehrmacht player, I've just been questioning his decisions quite a bit this game. And at this point in time, still probably better go for another Brumbar. Panther would be far overkill for an anti-vehicle. Though the Wehrmacht player is just doing, the Sword player is just doing quite well even versus triple pack 40. As he only lost the T-70 of note, worthy. More landmines built. He's been constantly landmines. He's making good use of the field faster bulletin. Radios do get forced back by the T-3485. Detonates a landmine there. Stupid dive bomb. Oh, conscripts survive. At least most of them. Landmine deployed out there. Rifle grenade onto the Maxim. Good rifle grenade there. Using the rest of his munitions. Jaeger Command Squad now deployed on the field. Good at the end of these Grenadiers. He has enough fuel for any asset. But I'm not sure what he's going to go for.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Mines Convert Squad does fall back. He does deploy another Pioneer, but this time it was actually meant for a Flamethrower. He's gone for another Mine Super because the amount of landmines he's been hitting is quite significant. Bishop Barrage hitting some of these Pack 40s. Got a mortar flare there for spotting. Possibly, but at this rate, I don't know. Pack 40 gets a good shot there. Pioneers do take a hit. Couple pens there on the T-485. It's also Vegetable 1 now, so it has access to secure mode. Conscript 4 got another landmine here. Surprised with the amount of landmines we've seen. We haven't seen too many trip flares or any trip flares. Flamethrower firing away.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Conscript Squad takes some damage. Flamethrower or Molotov connects with a mortar. Will fall back, may get wiped down out. Looks like it will not. Conscripts Insurrection brings more sandbags, Maxim moving around. Do now have the IS-2 on the field, so Trip Pack 40 will be useful against that. Just don't know if you should go for a Panther or a Brumbar at this point in time. Against IS-2, it may. Oh, there's Triple Pack 40s. I don't think Triple Pack 40 was a good call. They have been okay, but not good enough overall. Right now, the Super Player does have more VPs at the moment. Sandbags do get destroyed there. T-3485 and the IS-2 Patrol 4. No amount on the IS-2. Could probably hold off until it gets 240 munitions, so he's guaranteed to bring in the loiter. Wehrmacht players now go for a Panther. He does have a significant amount of manpower or anything through all the Grenadiers. Here comes the loiter. And the Katusha Barrage hits something back here, takes the mortar. Pretty good treat spot there. Or barrage there. These guys do get suppressed. Pack 40 connects. It looks like the T-485 took some hits there. IS-2's at full health. Hello, aircraft. I don't know why that aircraft seems like it's flying lower than normal. Go send the Grenadiers.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Cause combat units do fall back. Flame Engineers firing away. IS-2 does fall back there. Looks like the mortar been straight there a little bit. Mortar connects onto the IS-2. Actually got a pen there. Back for Panther gets a shot there as well. Problem is, he went for triple pack 40 before the one that was only a single T-70 on the field. That was the biggest concern. Is like, I don't. He built too many pack 40s way too early. Double pack 40 here, Panther there. He has a lot of AT. Katusha, of course, can be very good versus static targets. Looks like both mortars. The other mortar has been recruited. This mortar only slightly damaged. The crew of this one has been damaged. Panther advancing. Cost the IS-2's not at full health at the moment, but still has plenty of health to tango with. Just to fall back. Panther does get a pen on the IS-2. Zisgun gets a pen on the Panther. Rolls and misses on the IS-2. Pen on the IS-2. Zisgun. Oh, Katusha gets focused down there. T-3485 gets focused down there. That was a horrible move positioning there by the Katusha. And the T-3485 is taking a beating. Does manage to fall back in time. Yeah, the Katusha looks like just got thrown away. Nope, he does not have doctrine to rebuild the MG base bunkers. It's the armored assault tactics. Dishka upgraded. So player also has 1,000 manpower at the moment. Maybe, and also a decent amount of fuel. That needs some landmine there. That's why you don't park MGs on top of landmines. So you can go for many different assets, but I think reinforcements are going to be a bit of an issue. You may have enough population space to warrant a Katusha. Wehrmacht mortar decrewed there. That was the Veteran 3 mortar. Rapid grenade there. Does take a good hit. And both conscript squads do fall back. Mortar does take some hits there. And it looks like the Jaeger command squad's going to be captured with that mortar. T-3485 reports. Decent shot there in the Grenadiers. These guys think they were shooting at the sandbags. Conscripts probably need to fall back at some medics. And do have another maximum build queue for the Soviet player. I say use something involving fuel. Another Katusha, maybe another T-3485, maybe T-3476. Mortar gets good hits there. Good pendant on T-8485. This is fall back there. Grenadiers do fall back. Mortar range a little bit far. Panther getting some repairs. Panther does not prioritize fire, so threw a shot in the MG for nothing. Does get a pen there on T-3485. T-3485 has efficiency 2 now. Increasing rate of fire. And looks like second time trying to destroy the mortar, but rolls a miss. Takes out the mortar there.
The enemy has taken our supply sector. There, comrade.
Comms units do fall back. The first strike was on those Grenadiers. Pack 40 versus 2 firing away. No target weak point. Rolls a miss there. IS-2 does fall back.
T-34, supply sector under attack. Engineer standing by.
Over here we do have now the conscripts trying to get an AT grenade off the Panther, but won't get engine.
We are losing a sector.
And now the conscript squad does fall back. Panther does hit the pen there from the Zis gun. Veterancy 1. It's under fall back there a little bit. Conscripts or Grenadier squad advancing. Do now have good hits there. Does go and sprint his way forward. 5-second sprint will subside. He's trying to get Pensacola off. That T-485 will go down. Got now the Lord being summoned.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
We do have now Flak Panzer Oswin on the field. Help shoot down these aircraft. Good idea. Pin them down, of course, in the radius.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Engineer trying to hit that conscript squad. Force on the ground, but looks like he's missing. It does get a bit of splash hit there. Oswin moving around. Panther getting repaired on up. Do now have another T-485 on the field.
Mortar team reports ready for combat.
Soviet flag goes for another mortar. I think we better go for Katusha. Soviet dive bomb has been summoned. So this guy does fall back. Nails the VP, which also neutralizes it, stabilizing the new VPs at the moment. The Veron player has 85 tickets. The Soviet player has 412. Grenadiers take a bit of damage there, and now we've got the MG falling back. Good pen there onto the T-485. Oh, looks like he does find a snare of some sort. Don't know if it's from a landmine. I don't think it's from a landmine. Probably from Pensacola from the Jaeger Command Squad, if it has the guess. AT grenade hits the Panther. Of course, not enough damage from there to hurt the engine. And there from the Zis gun. The Console Squad does fall back. Panther's trying to fall back there. Rolls a miss. Black Console also went firing away against the Zis gun. Good pen there. IS-2 almost fully repaired. Do now the Pioneers right there. They do sweep this mine, but haven't cleaned it. Grenadiers coming for another big sprint. Focus on the M24 or the Maxim. Does force them back. They weren't in arc. We're also got a missions cashier by the Soviet player. Great hit there. I see the Grim player just utilize munitions somewhere. Oh, and landmine detonated by a straight shot, wiping out the conscript squad. Lucky for the Wehrmacht player. So the player has now consumed his manpower reserve, going for 2 more conscripts. I disagree with that. He's a little bit too heavy in support weapons. Conscripts will be fine for just capturing, as long as the combat engineers. I think he should just go for a bit more armor and utilize the fuel. It's Katusha. Still, I say Katusha's good for the Pack 40s. Mortars can be nice, but of course they have a lot less range.
You guys, listen to me if you want to live.
Maxim rotating around.
You need Panther support.
Panther needs some repairs, nothing too significant. And we've got some Soviet mortar smoke, very nice. Pioneers, you fall back.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
Bit of damage there onto the Pack 40 from the mortars. Also advancing, hitting the Maxim there. Got the conscript squad falling on back. Maxim taking some severe damage. Got the T-Thrower 85 and IS-2 pushing forward. IS-2 takes a pen. Got Blitzkrieg activating the Panther, severely damaged.
Silenced.
Flame Engineers getting report by the Grenadiers with LMGs. Over here, we have now the command squad falling back. Gets fully wiped out.
We are losing Soldaten.
Grenadiers sprinting the way forward. No Jaeger command squad in the field, so he may deploy another one, but he has a bit of fuel and manpower. Save his population space for some sort of armored asset. With the amount of support from the field, maybe a Panzerwerfer. This guy seems like his air rifle grenade fired. Does avoid it. The Max up here did get wiped on out, and the Wehrmacht player has surrendered. This Angrade saying, "Think of watching," and on to next replay. Let's go on to a 2v2 next. Yes, a lot of landmines. I think there was at least 8 landmines on the map at one point in time early in the game. Let's see. Nope, definitely not that. And that's why I'll take a look. Nope. Why is 2 of them? Sorry, that just seems a little unusual. We could do this one here. Yeah, he lost the... I'm not sure if you were watching the replay then, but the Wehrmacht player effectively lost his Brumbar to a landmine, effectively. Yep. And his Minesweeper engineer kept on getting hit by the MG and forced him back, so it wasn't even that good if we even have 1 for Minesweeping. By the way, let's get started. Greetings everyone, and great here. I have another couple Euros to replay. Spawn on the south side as the yellow Soviets got Sauron 666. Spawn as his Soviet blue ally, you got Tim. Spawn as the red Wehrmacht ally. Oops. As the red Wehrmacht, we got Hamlet Phoenix, and spawn as the magenta OKW player. We got A-Team Wolf Wooly. Howdy. We do have one doctrine lock-in. We've got the Advanced Warfare Doctrine, give access to T-485. You know, it's been a while since last seen PPSH conscripts. They've sort of fallen out of fashion, seeing how reliable 7-man squads are. Hello again, in the other location. Engineers push way forward. And we do have another doctrine lock-in. We've got the Grand Offensive Doctrine. Red could go for the Jaeger Armor Doctrine, the Spearhead Doctrine, or the Elite Troops Doctrine. Each one has a very usable heavy. And these other Soviet player could go for the Guard Rifles Combined Arm Tactics. I always like the KV-1s. Guards go along with them quite nice. NL-20, I can never really make good use of it. You got the Defensive Community Tactics, which can be quite nice. And a very familiar face, the Airborne Troop Tactics. I'm not sure. I usually try to cast what appears to be a higher level based on what how the replays are sorted, as well as just make sure there's not some sort of boosting play, because this was like the third top of the list, and the other two had like some sort of boosting going on. You have two Volksgrenadiers right here, both behind some good heavy cover. Conscripts get forced on back. Oh, what do you call the prestige levels? Rank 1. It could be somebody got a new account that has somebody got a hacked account. I'm not sure. It just made no sense to me why there's literally a level 1. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Something just seems suspicious about it. Fishy.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Up here, you have the conscripts engaged in the MG42. Does get some good damage there. Conscripts rotating around. The grenadiers are hitting them. And now the MG42 is trying to set on up. The conscripts will be forced back by the grenadiers, but they may force back the MG42 beforehand.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Now the conscript squad does fall back. Conscripts do fall back. We do have now a pair of Volksgrenadiers. Panzer Fusiliers as well as Sturm Pioneers. Conscripts eyeing for some heavy cover. The Sturm Pioneers may be able to force them back, but they're taking a lot of damage on the advance. And they got caught in the reload there as well. They reload pretty quickly there. Conscripts could have stuck around a little bit longer, but the Sturm Pioneers can't really stick too much longer. I don't have a Discord, so I can't say. Unless you're talking about the other two Gonk, whoever that is. How do you pronounce that?
Production upgrade accomplished.
Yeah, now the Sturm Pioneers building some wire there. We do have these guys advancing.
Panzer Fusiliers assigned to the front.
Grenadiers. Oh, Rifle Grenade. Oh, Rifle Grenade got caught on top of the roof. The roof is pretty good at keeping out rain, whether it be steel rain or water rain. Flame Engineers behind some light cover. We do have the Combat Engineers behind some light cover. Trying to burn them out of there. Got the Conscript Squad being forced back. That should... Oh, took a couple losses there. Don't think it's going to get wiped though. Conscripts are behind some good heavy cover there, so the Grenadiers need to keep their distance. They're probably going to lose this fight right there. MG42 has taken some damage. I don't think it's retreated back yet, but not like he has medics just yet. I think I just heard the medics. Oh, that's Soviet medics. Took some damage there. Grenadiers should hit the Flamer Engineers. The Wounded Squad does fall back nice and early. He may possibly get wiped on out, but it's not very likely. But possible. He's pursuing. And they're probably going to start retargeting towards this guy there. Pioneer's now advancing.
We have a new scout car. Scout car waiting.
2 to 2 now deployed in the field.
The territory
Pioneers
is
do
out
fall
of
back.
contact.
Oh, they get up with him, I guess. Sturm Pioneers behind some good heavy cover, but a little bit too far away from cover, from the action. As well as behind some light cover, so the conscripts. Engineers going to get easily overran. And conscripts has to rotate their fire towards the Sturm Pioneer. The Volksgrenadiers could advance as well. We do have now the 2 to 2 advancing, hitting the Flame Engineers. Interrupt on the landmine placement. Conscripts heading to this sector there. We do have these guys moving around. Possible land, yep, AT grenade. Of course, a bit of backdrop there, but he is still a bit vulnerable to all the small arms fire. Conscripts taking some damage there, and looks like those get on with it. Took a lot less damage I expected, honestly. There was a lot of guys shooting at him. Carrying that up now.
Keep firing!
Ready for action.
Soviet forces are engaging us!
Minesweeper now deployed on the field, and he immediately saw the incomplete landmine. You can clean up the incomplete landmine.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our
The incomplete landmine has been disposed of. Conscripts up here. We do have these guys for forward. Bit of land wire in front of the sandbags. Conscripts behind some light cover. Peasants behind some heavy cover. I think this board does do IP bans as well, so it may not be that simple.
Rifleman ready. Stay strong, comrade! You want something?
We do now have the sandbags being built. Shroom Pioneers moving around. Bit of fire there on the Panzer Fusiliers. Shroom Pioneers going force with the flamethrower squad. May see a stun grenade. Maybe not. Got a quad half track on the field. And right now the Shroom Pioneers need to fall back. G43 upgrade and one probably more needs the Panzer upgrade. We do have the cannon warfare being deployed in the field.
Rising a sector.
And looks like the Infantry 42 does get forced on back. Got the Battle Group HQ upgraded. Medical upgraded. Got medics here. Medics there. And both players got tier 3 for the Soviets. While the Wehrmacht player right now has only Battle Phase 1, no Battle Phase 2 research just yet.
Enemy forces
Not
are
enough fuel
securing
for Battle
our
Phase 2.
territory.
The Oak player could eye the Sheer Panzer quarters. By the time that gets fully deployed, he will have enough fuel to get the gun activated. Does get a good hit there on the sandbags. Some of these guys are getting quite wounded there. Destroys the sandbags there. Volkswagen is getting suppressed. Conscripts firing away.
Infantry firing on our vehicle.
Good hit there onto the quad half track. And looks like he does not get a follow-up shot there. Flamethrower firing away. Stun grenade thrown. Does get that conscript squad, but got this other 2 conscript squads, or just this one hitting him. Does fall back this guy here. The Shroom Pioneers fall back sooner rather than later. P70 is a good reason, also another reason why to fall back. And it looks like the Panzer squad needs to fall back away from the conscripts. Looks like Red has started researching the battle phase 2. 2-2 has taken some fire. Conscripts pushing forward. Some upgraded PPSHs. Just having the PPSH ability available, the pass ability also gives a brace durability, 2 completely unrelated abilities, somehow in the same doctrine, because they bundled some abilities together, and I just don't like how inconsistent of how different those 2 are. One's upgrade, one is an ability, one's meant for long range, as at least when it comes to a bracing dirt, the other one's meant for close range.
Targeted repairs can now be accomplished.
I just don't like how those 2 abilities bundled. They're just nowhere near alike. Conscript squad falls back there. Volkswagen could try Pensacola, but he does not have enough munitions. Still no SWS half track. I generally, in my opinion, okay players should eye to get the Sheer Panzer as soon as possible, because the gun just provides so much field presence. It itself is a power tool. A defensive power tool, but could be aggressively defensive. Molotov thrown on the Grenadiers. They saw those Grenadiers a little too cold right now in this winter, so they tried to warm them up, and they did a good job at warming them up. Volkswagen is decapturing the central VP. The Soviet players do have a pretty nice early VP advantage. Now the defensive community tactics get access to a whole bunch of support weapons. Just leaving red an unselected doctrine right now. The Jaeger armor doctrine could be nice for the elephant, but they of course he may or may not be useful in the future. It all depends how the game sort of goes. Any doctrine of a Tiger tank, both of these are excellent. He has got some LMGs, so not likely to use G43s, but does have kinds of good can also use G43s. Though in my opinion, I prefer the LMG upgrade over the G43 upgrade. But I understand the differences between the two. Don't get me wrong. Oh, howdy. Sorry, I just saw your YouTube comment. 52 push rate forward, he's on fire. Max is trying to set on up. Volks Grenadiers, this squad may be hit. T-70 severely damaged, suppresses both these guys here. Goes bundle grenade on the conscript squad, forces them back. 52 trying to advance on the flank of the Maxim. T-70 can easily defeat this guy here, though the T-70 is also severely wounded, so not necessarily easy. So T-52. He's going for it. He's trying to pick it off. He can pent the front. He needs to rely on more the rear. Trying to avoid the AT grenades. And decides to play it safe. Would I go for it? I think it was a good call for him not to dive, because I don't think there's a possibility he does get it, but I think there's more of a possibility he wouldn't get it, so I think that was a good call of not diving. Also, this one for Tier 2? Meh.
Supply sector under attack.
Tier 2 is still generally pretty reliable. It's a good default chance even if you just go for conscript play, because this gun's always quite nice. You don't always need access to Tier 1, but you generally always need access for Tier 2. At least as this gun. Maxim can be quite nice. You now have a dish code deployed by yellow. I see a number of upgrades here, 7-man squad upgrades. Some sort of light artillery barrage from the Zis gun here. Get some splash hits. Conscripts coming for a flank. Does take the Maxim there, or MG42, not Maxim. We may see rifle grenade firing. And I don't think he actually needed the rifle grenade there. Better safe than sorry in that situation. He's trying to hit the MG42 now. He can just simply grab the conscripts, or not conscripts, pioneers, and then fall back to pioneers. Oh, there goes the quad half track, quad to the Kenworfer. PT-476 straight forward. Kenworfer will get overran. Got anti-tank rifle grenade and Panzerfaust both available here. And he should have enough. Oh, he had them already. Some of them already cast. No Panzerfaust being cast here, so that's a bit of oversight there. Could have got the engine, though the Kenworfer was falling. Oh, there's another Kenworfer here. So yeah, he could have got the kill on the 234-76. T-70 advancing. Let's go hit there on the MG42. Pack 40 trying to rotate around and hit it. Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers push way forward. Gotta be a little bit careful versus the PPS switches, but does get suppressed there. MG does go down. Volkswagen will fall back. T-70 push way forward.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Is this gun fired away? Does get a shot there in the MG42. Oh, sorry, I just saw the Twitch comments. Was sort of missed that. I haven't really experimented around with overlays whatsoever. Not like I get enough viewership to really warrant one either way. 52 does take a bit of damage there. Grenadiers push way forward. MG42 does have some good hits there, and that T-70 is a fall back. This gun here, M42 is packing up, getting on out of there. Conscripts take some hits. This gun's pushing forward. Wehrmacht Panzer IV now in the field. OKW player spent his field, going for OKW Panzer IV. Patricia on the build queue for yellow, which there's a decent number of support weapons to warrant it, especially in a 2v2 situation. Conscripts pushing forward, got spotting scopes here, which means he's gone for the Jaeger armor doctrine. Elephant could be a bit hit or miss, depending how many armored assets they're fighting against. They're not going to be fighting against any heavy armor, just at most T-4 76s, T-4 85s. Maybe not a good idea to go for the Elephant, the anti-tank Overwatch, because anti-tank Overwatch plus T-4 76 ramming is quite good. Possible level AT grenade there. One AT grenade connects. The other one does not get thrown, so he does not get injured crit there. Not like there's anything to take it out. We do have another T-4 76 over here. Panzer IV gets a pen there. Flare detonated by a splash. Panzer IV takes a pen there. Rolls a miss there. I think both sides should just back on off. I don't think it will really accomplish all too much at the moment. Panzer Grenadiers gets wiped out by the PPSHs. And grabs the Zis gun, but Grenadiers should decrew the Zis gun. Nope, Zis gun does escape out of there. OKW Panzer IV does take a hit there. May receive another miss. Alternators and Panzer Fusiliers move forward. Oh, finds a flare of mine there. Very nice. Oh, Katusha could be hit pretty badly. I think rifle grenade won't finish off, but Panzer itself may take it out, but does not go for it. Dishka does get decrewed, T-4 76 firing away. Katusha barrage raining somewhere. Right there. Doesn't appear to be any squad wipes, just got some hits there. There's a squad wipe. See if OKW is okay. Panzer Fusiliers can cover the ram. Possibly. Let's see. His consumer's fuel, he could eye for the Tiger tank. We do now have the Panzer Fusiliers falling back. Good damage there. But also right now, just OKW Panzer IV is maybe just more than adequate. But I can understand going for the Tiger tank, as well as other assets. OKW player has a lot of things to go for. As for it, has taken at least one pen. Good pens on the T-70. Let's get out of there. Maxim firing away. T-4 85 advancing. OKW upgraded Panzer IV with good tank commanders? Possibly. He has gotten no upgrade onto it. He's a little bit low in munitions for the pimp amount, so it's hard to say. We got target weak points on the T-4 85. Gets a good pen there. Could use Blitzkrieg to help get around. Both sides feel like one shot away from death, and looks like the Wehrmacht is not going to be gambling it. 2 to 2 does go down there, suppresses this guy here. MG42 and Panzer Fusiliers there, or 34, not 42. Maxim fire rate does suppress the Grenadiers, conscript suppressed by the MG42. And got a Zis barrage onto that Zat gun. And does fall back there. Spotting scopes for the Panzer IV. Oh, there goes a bunch of fencing. Down south, got conscripts before. Got the cannon over here. Pins the conscripts down with the MG34. In my opinion, one of the better MGs in the game. T-4 76 get some shots there. The cannon warfare may need to fall back to reinforcements. And we got a good number of T-4 76 on the field. Splits the damage across both of them. He's a fall back to repairs. Got a combat engineer there. Looks like this guy is out of range. Katusha Barrage nailing the Mechanorwarfer and makes himself nearby. Nope, he's focused on the Mechanorwarfer, which I understand. It looks like he is just going to miss. Oh, engine crit here. May have been a landmine there? I'm not sure what happened there. Up north, Reds push right forward. N4 receiving some repairs. T485 receiving some repairs. And Grenadiers be capturing this point. The Allies have gotten a pretty good VP lead at the moment. T476 has been double tapped. Rolls a miss there. The Mechanorwarfer out of range, but set on up.
Panzer 4, ready.
Oh, got set of teller mines there, which may or may not be spotted by blue there. Could have been in vision range. It's honestly at the edge of vision, I believe. It's the Pioneer. Pack 40 in a good position in case he does hit that teller mine. And great shot there from the Panzer IV. I just want to keep an eye on this at the moment. Yellow's not really advancing at the moment. T70 push way forward. And looks like Blue's gone for Katusha. Yellow's advancing down south the conscripts. Mine detected, so he has swept this landmine there. So he may have been spotted, and that's why he had the mine super pushing forward like that. Maybe it was by coincidence, but either way, it has been swept. And your Katusha Barrage up here. Does get a bit of damage on the M242. Panzer IV is taking a beating there, so it's T485. Mechanorwarfer, not Mechanorwarfer, Pack 40 Specialty 3, target weak point. Look like the target weak point miss there. T70 scores an engine or a gun crit, but will not be able to secure the kill. Though he could possibly chase after it. After the Vet 3 Pack 40, good damage on these Grenadiers. More damage to the Grenadiers. Good pens and bounce there. Before some 6s advancing. Another Panzer IV deployed in the field by the Oak player, so no target tank so far. And he is not gone for the Panzer Commander just yet. On up here, conscripts and maximum force back to Grenadiers. And soon to be a capture in favor of the Allies. Rolls a miss there. Even though the Panzer IV looks like it's down the shot, there's a good chance that Panzer IV would survive out just because it's very, very high armor rate. Maxim suppressing some of these Grenadiers. Got hold fire turned on this Panzer IV. And turned off hold fire. Maybe made prioritize fire. Resnod put up Panzerwerfer. It's ready to work with some Panzers. Mechanorwarfer and Panzer IVs double taps. Both those Panzer IVs have been hit. Well, not Panzer IV, T476s have been hit twice. Now that one hits twice. Another T476 here, so Yellow's doing a good job keeping his tanks alive. May need to get another combo here. He has 2 at the moment, so maybe 3 would be a good number. Though I think Valve will hate that number. Up north here, Panzerwerfer advancing Pioneers. Bishop Barrage running in somewhere around here. Running too far back, misses all these static weapons up there. And static squad. Panzer IV pushing over here. And the Volkswinders may get wiped out here. Does not though. And it looks like the Katusha's been missing. You gotta push the Katusha a little bit farther forward. You want medium range, not long range. Panzer IV does hit the Zis gun. Bit of damage on the conscript squad, forcing them back. And, ooh, big hits from T-34s, big hits from the Panzer IVs. Can't refer, that one's one shot away from death, looks like. It does fall back there. I heard a landmine detonation, but it does take up the T-34. There's a pen there. Not sure where the landmine exploded. Could have been a mortar hit, actually, I heard. Got a 150mm mortar on the field. And conscripts do fall back there. North got the Panzer IV, double pack 40. Grenadiers getting suppressed. And we got an S-285 on the field. Very nice. Maximum fire rate, suppress both of those guys there. Oh, did I lose no connection? Which may have went down again. Oh, got a ram here, and the anti-tank overwatch. Anti-tank overwatch focusing the other tank there. It's not great, but now as the other one gets out of vision range, this one is not going to hit. It may have self-sending barrage with the continuous hits. And managed to get out of vision there. So should be fine. They'll need to push forward for spotter, but looks like it will not. Yep, I think my Twitch stream may have crashed. After this game, I may need to double check it. MG42 falling back, Conjures push way forward. T485 advancing. Not sure what died there. I think that was like campfire. Pioneers took a bit of damage there. Needs to fall back. Really needs to fall back now. Looks like he's left out to dry. And 4-2 firing away. Does not suppress the conscripts there. Barrage up here, gets some good hits. That Pioneer squad does retreat on back, one man remaining. That 380 gun needs to keep on falling back. Keeping that infantry alive is very important. Handsworth barrage flying away. Handsworth. Good hits there. Oh, rifle flare there, very nice. Majority right now has 2 Panzer IVs. Oh, and those the Panzer IV went down, maybe to a stray AT gun shot somewhere. Just push forward, flare there. Just barrage remaining, get some good damage on these Grenadiers. That was a decent close range to mid-range barrage. Reducing the scatter, as well as had a lower angle fire, it makes it so the rockets connect quicker. Less time to react, as well as being more lethal. Improving the lethality even further. Good hit there. He needs to save his full health piece for inside the radius and take up part of his aim. True, but in this case, he did manage to live by just getting out of vision range. But the thing is, well, having the other one also stay in the area does also cause a bit of ramp-up effect. But in this case, it did survive out. Got a recon still fight by Red, very nice. This Panzer IV is getting hit quite severely. Pack 4 connects on S-85, Pack 4 connects on H-85. It has focus sight turned on, it can't turn it off just yet. And looks like it does not go down there. Semi gets hit there. It'll take more than one Panzer IV to take it out. Target weak point there on the T-485. Does connect with it there as well, but got the PPSH conscripts for the flank. Panzer IV backs on off there, and both AT guns do get decrewed. Looks like Red's saving up for the, what's we call it? The, elephant. Panzer IV is pushed way forward. And backwards. That feels like it's going to be a lethal shot. Nope, the range was a bit short. They all stacked up there with a backdrop. I thought it was going to be a bit of a lethal shot there. Good hit there on that conscript, though. That's probably where my premonition went. Conscripts do take a bit of damage there. Oop, and... Did the Pickens do for the rest of that barrage? Maybe some AT grenades. Frag grenade on this gun, or a senior grenade. This Prince needs to fall back, take a bit too much damage. S-35 is at full health, 2476 at full health. Volkswinger's is not at full health. Almost got wiped out there. Conscript's getting hit there, falls back. The Axis players are behind about 100 VPs. Got a loader up here, Stormovix. Grenadiers push forward. Max and damage to suppress these forces as well as the loader. The Pack 40s I think been destroyed. Yeah, I see a carcass there, and I think there's the other one down around here. Or right there. Oh, and now got the Think Overwatch connecting. The sky's static. Both of those views go down. He needs combat blitz to avoid the additional shots, though he's not engine critted, so should be safe enough to drive out of there. I will still do combat blitz just to go fast away from it. Those use it. It is tracking him. And he does survive. Yeah, combat blitz was necessary. Those Panzer IVs have taken a beating. Continue falling back, just retreat, repair back here. Just be ultra safe with them at this point in time. Red now has the Elephant and his two Panzer IV. With the aircraft, the possible loader, one of the players could eye for a bit in here. The Sheer Panzer IV is more close to a soft counter than a harder counter to the aircraft. Also turn off fire or hold fire. Prioritize fire, I understand. I don't think hold fire is a good idea. Good hit on the MG. Got now a pretty good barrage there. Molotov thrown there. Conscripts do take a bit of damage there. Engineers moving around. We do have the MG setting on up. Katusha barrage raining on in. Great hit there. T-70 backing on off. Panzer IV board. S-35 connects. And Paul needs to get a repair there for those Pioneers. Elephant advancing. Massive hit there on the MG-42. Up north, Grenadier is pretty forward. Elephant looks like it does have a line of sight there. I'm not sure why it's not attacking the T-70. Got the Katusha here, backing on off. Over in the center, got Panzer Cruisers pretty forward. Grenadiers cut to the central VP. Axis players down below 100 VPs. That's not looking good for them. Let's see. Honestly, 3 Grenadiers and a 2-2 is probably adequate. Hard to say. I don't think he should have gone for a Grenadier nor Panzer Grenadier at this point. I think keep the manpower up to help save for the manpower for a little bit later. He has gotten a 2-2 on the field, another one, and does find a landmine there with the Panzer IV. Veteran C4, Panzer IV getting hit by the S-35. And I think this one's done for. Those roll and miss there since it was moving. Kenworth fires, misses there once again. Kept on firing while moving. The kind of rolls miss there. Looks like this guy does get abandoned. Good. Rocket hits there. Takes out both the Kenworthers. Because honestly, having more Grenadiers in the field doesn't necessarily mean you'll get more presence. It also means you have more targets against you, such as the Katusha rockets. Nope. Panzer Force can finish off there. Roman candle. Or should I say, little Duce candle. Duce. Duce. Wow, there goes that joke. Conscripts need to take a bit of damage there. Got you some 3 on the Vermont Panzer IV. Yeah, right now the Soviet players have not too much infantry on the field as well. I think 3 grenadiers is actually adequate. Now I have another 234 76 on the battlefield for yellow. May need to get another Zis gun. He has enough manpower for one as well. The OPW player has plenty of munitions. And does get the Temple Mount upgrade there. Has the plans for upgraded the commander, so he can bring in some ordnance. Also taking a bit of damage there. Grenades were thrown, good hit there. Grenadiers, folks in this trip forward. Conscripts do get forced on back. Not sure. Don't see too many carcasses on the field at the moment, but not really paying close enough attention to it. Conscripts here. Elephant is at full health. And got a decent future rocket barrage. The Panzer IV can weather the storm. Does corral the conscripts a little bit there. Should capture barely access players, which is quite good to help win the game. MG's down south. No one to capture the sector. T2 providing some fire support. Engine 42 up here. And trying to go for T2 for 76. Gotta tell him. Oh, what the hell? There's like 4 telomines here. Or 3 telomines. And his Panzer IV is far too close to it. He's about to explode. Yeah, don't put that many telomines there. I think he wants to explode. Elephant rolls and miss there. T476 or 85 backing him off. Elephant also backing him off. Does have some MG support there. And I don't know why. I feel like these. Okay, the multiple telomines have been swept there. There's a good chance this could chain react. I'm pretty sure these 2 would chain react. This one maybe not so much. But that just screams chain reaction. Elephant does take a good hit there. Engineers do get pinned. MG bunk here as well as the MG. Good hit there. As for rotating around the back, good pen there. Do you have some sort of artillery barrage? The Panzer Commander artillery barrage. Target can pick up beating. And the Panzer Commander may take up the T-5476, but the Panzer IV itself decides to get the kill. Target needs to fall back, receive repairs. Does find a landmine there. As the Fusiliers push the way forward. Up north, I hear Katyusha barrage. In the MG42. We'll suppress the conscripts, but will probably be wiped on out, fully destroyed.
We have lost an MG team.
As Fusiliers takes a piss there from the 120mm mortar. And he's a fall back, does fall back there. Panzer IV creeping on back out of there. Elephant advancing with some damage onto it, nothing too significant though. Does get a Faust onto this guy here. One more pen may take him out, but may leave him fractional health. My math right now is not exactly great. Got some landmines here. Does take it out there. Elephant punch the ball back. Takes some damage from Zis gun. Let's get pinned down to S35. T485 forward. I think this guy can take it there. 8 feet Overwatch now recorded to you on the other super player. Grenade connects. Elephant does go down, just get overran by multiplayer's assets, and one last artillery there from the Overwatch as well. And now the T2's gonna be hit there. This is the anything Overwatch. This is the loiter, the reconnaissance Overwatch, overflight. And there is the bunker going on down. Those avoid Telomine 1 and 2. Finds the third one though. S-55 goes down there to the Grenadiers, but just changing Panzerfaust. Red's going for a Panther. It's a bit of a cheaper option, of course, much more immediately readily available. And he's out of fuel. Magenta has repaired up his tanks. Volkswagen is trying to capture the VP.
Send orders!
Mortar connects on the Volks. Up here. These guys are falling back. I thought there were two squads there. Looks like one that got wiped out. Maybe from Cruiser, maybe from this guy. I see a chain of bodies there, so Maven spread out. I'm not sure what exactly took them out.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Yep. And that's one reason I was also sort of thinking as well when you were mentioning that 4th Grenadier. I thought it would be better for them to actually go one part impact my mind. I thought some caches would be good. At this point in time, both fuel or missions caches would be quite nice. I would be probably a bit more important towards missions caches overall at this point of the game. But the Wehrmacht player does need fuel. His teammate not so much. And his teammate doesn't necessarily need missions caches either at the moment, but he has good sources of expending it. Tiger tank pushing more out north, and this is the conscripts.
We have lords enemy to 75 points.
Oh, the Axis players pulled ahead in VPs. They have a single capture in their favor. Grenadiers, MG42, Panther pushing forward. Amish engineers getting hit here. Grenadiers pushing forward. As for now, triple or quadruple veterancy. Again. Bill's got an S-35 in field. Crush one, 0 kills, 0 damage. Here's a barrage running on in, hitting that energy. It looks like the Comps is going to get forced back by the Volks. Panther does take a 10 there from S-35. Before 85 straight forward. Volks do take a bit of damage. Over here, got these guys advancing. Does wipe out the MG-34. As Fusiliers move forward, you have a bit of artillery of some sort there. Not Panzer Commander, it's the Soviet Loiter. The squad does get fully wiped out there. The yellow Soviet player has expended his fuel, and he's now has some manpower to work with. Keeps missions for the infantry overwatches, which have been affected this game. His teammate has a large fuel reserve and some manpower, low missions. Okay, let's go with another Panzer IV. Luke could eye for another T-485. S-85 would be half bad option as well. Conscripts force back the Panzer Grenadiers. Conscript over here gets a bit damage on the front retreat. And got a red that's going for another Panzer Warfare. Typically does act as a soft form of AT-air as well, which should help support out the troop transporters.
Ready for action.
And here comes oh, got a luckier hit there. Magenta is scraping on a barrel when it comes to infantry, but has plenty of Panzers in the field. I think he's going from the Sturm Pioneer to both act as for a capture squad and a combat squad, or as a repair squad. Good damage there onto that conscript squad. Over here, you got this conscript squad trying to capture this VP. The Soviet players are down to 17 VPs, not too many. Neutral capture on the field at the moment. Yellow has carried the Southern VPs, they have captured in their favor. Panzer IV took a bit of beating there, but got some Panzer Commander artillery there. Another bounce there, so he won't be going down. As Fortune advances way forward, but Lincoln's going to be super successful. Got the Titan coming from the flank though. Voltron is going to go down there. Bard has fire turned on. Pirates has fire turned on. More artillery than some here. No, that's Infantry Overwatch. And Panzer Commando artillery. Does not take effect through there. Infantry Overwatch nailing this guy here, but those got over radius and out of vision. Arc tank as well over here. Grenadiers trying to capture this point. Got a single capture in favor of the allies. And he's trying to capture this point. Has well for barrage. Trying to resist gun. That gun does stay alive. Both Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers push forward. They will interrupt the capture. And the Panther can't just push forward there. Panzer Grenadiers can just sort of occupy the point, but not likely to do much with that T-70. Southern VP has been captured by Red, and Southern Point being captured by Magenta. That could spell game over. That would be a double capture with no... Yeah, just dog, stay on this point. Just stay there at the end. It will be a guaranteed victory. This guy, 2 wounded to really stay on there. They're just going to get wiped on out. This guy, 2 wounded to stay around, but I don't think they're going to decapture in time. They have to, this point will be captured. The other two, this point will not be decaptured, and that's going to spell game over. And that is game. As Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started next replay, I do need his restroom, so I'm going to take time, restart the game client, and then use restroom. Please give me a moment.
Sega.
Apologies, I am back. Oop, and howdy. Let's see now. I have time for one more 2v2, depending how long it goes. Let's try to find something with US and or Brits. Again, there's another thing where same player. Wonder. Is this something involving the US or the UK privacy stuff? We got a lot of the suspicious profile. Wait. There are 2 games with him. What's going on? Is this sort of a bot player? What is going on with this? Let's see. Let's just try to find a game with Brits or US. Double Soviet. This one should be fine enough, though. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. It's something I noticed previously. I didn't realize it's the same name. I don't know. Is it going to be some sort of new version? I am Spartacus. It's a wearable version of that. Greetings everyone, and Great here of another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn north side as the blue OKW player, we got Squishy Muffin. Spawn as the yellow OKW player, we got Desert Fox. Spawn on the south side as the magenta British player, we got Sario? No idea how to pronounce that properly. And spawn as the red British player, we have a foreign name, so I definitely don't know how to pronounce that. The just one more balanced army, single ammo, cash assault package by pioneers.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
I talked about the previous game. My apologies. When it comes to doctrines, 3 players have selected doctrine. We got the Fear Storm doctrine, so hope it goes for Mechanized HQ. For blue, got the Elite Armor doctrine. No Scavenge doctrine here. My apologies. Well, I suppose we do have the Rural Recovery Engineer Squad. We got the Mobile Assault Regiment, and a British player's not select doctrine. We've got Rural Engineers, Rural Artillery, or Mobile Assault as available possibilities. Universal Carrier has been pulled in field, which is an upgrade from the Company Heroes 1 Bren Carrier, since it now can carry all weapons universally. Universal Carrier does get decent volume in that Volks along the intersection. We've got now the Shroom Pioneers engaging, as well as the Kubovagen, another intersection over here. Intersection could try to do a bit of a flank. Volks do take a bit of damage there. Royal Recovery Engineers do advance forward, get a bit of damage. Blue does fall back in that region. Shroom Pioneers push forward. There's Scavenge Doctrine by the second OKW. Yep, but not selected. Got a bit of damage on the Kubovagen. Almost takes it out. Doesn't really pursue it. Overall hitting the Volks Grenadiers. Volks Grenadiers need to fall back sooner rather than later. I sort of like Scavenge Doctrine over Overwatch. I really do put quite a bit of value into the infiltration grenades. Volks Grenadiers behind some light cover there. Kubovagen firing away. Intersection does take a bit of damage there. Volks Grenadiers and Shroom Pioneers advancing. Royal Recovery Engineers take a bit of damage there. Shroom Pioneers force them back. Intersection capturing up over here and doing some sandbags. I'm always a little bit hesitant to Hetzer. It is nice. It does require not Panzer Authorization. Panzer Authorization is such a cheap and quick upgrade. And Panzer 4 has come up pretty good similar time as well. I'm just not overall not a really big fan of the Flame Hetzer. That's also a reason why my mod, I switched it to a regular AT Hetzer with a bit of mod magic.
Standing by for setting of command post.
Intersections behind some light cover, Volks behind some heavy cover. Overall, good position for the intersections. Why? Even though it's lighter cover, he is already in an aggressive position. He can be aggressively defensive. Volks can't be defensive. They have to be aggressive since they're too far backwards. Intersections have a pretty good shooting gallery in front of them. That's Volks getting forced on back. Volks taking a severe amount of damage there. Got the Kubovagen here, knocking down the intersection quite a bit. Volks took some damage there, knocked the Shroom Pioneers also getting some hits. One squad does fall back, keep his distance. He is going to the fuel sector. He can simply get out of range of these guys and fall back this guy. Focus on the Shroom Pioneers. Fall back there. He may actually lose that squad. The 2-2 and does take it out no problem. He may actually lose this guy here as well. Shroom Pioneers not properly pursued. There's only 2 guys left there. Vickers help cover the retreat, and both those guys fall back there. Earth Bridge would be clever enough, that would be the end of the Axis. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Universal Carrier has upgraded the Vickers K and takes the Kubovagen. Doing some sandbags. And this player is going for Mechanized HQ.
Headquarters building.
Now he, with the Opus truck as alternative as to the ambulance, as now he can deploy the Mechanized HQ assets, the very fun assets, and doesn't have to worry about not having medics. Oh, he's destroying some stuff there. He may be going for, because Red does have Red research. Does not have bow first research. Just trying to clear it up. Going for a 6-pounder. Oh, my apologies, hit my microphone.
Infantry squads can have an additional infantryman.
You got the Opalist truck playing field. Would be aggressively or back at home. It will get him medics. It does provide a bit of a reload buff, which is very small when it comes to DPS. But it also provides forward reinforcements. He can establish the distribute medical supplies there. And everyone quickly as well, its health is 320 as opposed to the US ambulance is 160, which means 160 means you get one-shotted by AT guns, while Opalists will have to be two-shotted. 221 has to get some damage there. He needs to probably get the 223 upgrade. It will increase its health by 80, going from 240 up to 320. Section straightforward. Bit of a blob of intersections overall. Shrimp Pioneer is going to fall back. These guys will simply get well overran. Just retreat on back entirely. He's probably going to lose that Shrimp Pioneer entirely right now. Does.
Forward elements report and infantry unit lost.
Losing that means he can rely on the Mechanized HQ for repairs if he wanted. He may lose his Volkswagen as well. He's fighting against a blob of intersections. That's very lethal. And losing another squad there.
Infantry grouper lost.
A looks wouldn't be half bad at the moment. Right now the Accelerators do have a triple capture in their favor, though it's still pretty early in the game. The Open Blitz took a pretty good volley there. It may have a decent amount of health, but certainly not bulletproof. Pass back here, get some healing. And not to mention he can't necessarily repair at the moment. If he goes for looks, that's going for Mechanized HQ repair or for more Shrimp Pioneers, because right now he's going for Volk, so probably should go for Mechanized repairs after he gets the looks built. And keep the Open Blitz passive, and the Puma has to remain passive as well. Volk's decaps a cutoff sector, while the yellow players lost a significant amount of forces. They have almost full control of the map. Magenta's now trying to claim some sectors there, but all will be out of supply, so it doesn't need to worry about fully capturing the fuel sector. Back on off, you're taking damage for free. Over on the left side, you got the Universal Carrier taking some damage. Veterans in 3. Power Technic Squad gets some good damage there, force back those forces. I hear a lie. Rolls a miss there though. You got a landmine there as well.
Army commandos ready to go.
Ready! Job finished! Good work!
Landmine built, which could be definitely a better light shot if you were to realize it. Yellow's now going for looks. Looks translation, it means links. And we do have an early AEC by Magenta, so he has a counter to looks. He's going for the Puma. Honestly, at this point in time, just go straight for the Stuxafus. You can ignore the AEC to a certain degree. Honestly, the Puma does have a short lifespan, and I don't think an AEC does really warrant the Puma. Just get out of the cannon warfare. And save the fuel up for the Stuxafus.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
Fueled and ready. Grenadiers operational.
Got these sections pushing along to the center of the map.
Grenadiers back to full strength.
Puma now being deployed in the field.
Prepare for combat.
Old Grenadiers push way forward, does force back these infantry sections. Here, light barrage looks like landmine is no longer resisting. Commandos from floating fields. Infiltration commandos fully reinforced. And does find the MG34. Got some Brens here. Looks like both these intersections has one Bren. We do have now the mechanized HQ repair pioneers. Excuse me. Puma advancing. Intersection does spot the Puma. AC fully repaired as well. Looks like the light vehicles are moving to engage each other. The Walken does take a shot there. That's actually a pretty good meat shield for the Puma. Allows him to get the first strike off. Puma retaliates, gets him the second shot there. Volksgrenadiers could try for Panzerfaust. He's sort of dancing there, but he is not going to Panzerfaust. Missed opportunity, I would say. AC and the Puma and the Wagen needs to fall back to the mechanized HQ to get repairs. Since AC is falling back, the Puma doesn't have too many targets, so it's safe enough to bring that back home to get some repairs.
Enemy threatening a
Victor's
capture
inside
point.
this garrison. And we've got the Volksgrenadiers getting suppressed and getting hit there.
Pioneer group is ready for action.
German pioneers deployed on the field. Intersections push the way forward. And lag does get decrewed. Though it is right now dancing a little bit. Intersections push way forward. Shrimp Pioneers hits there. Volksgrenadiers push forward. Shrimp Pioneers hitting down south. Lag does take a hit there. Henschrick Spore does fall back. Up these guys a nice little flank. 2-2-3 or 2-2-1. Similar 2-2-3 upgrade. That's really interesting. By now there should have been 2-2-3 upgrade. AC is able to shot it since it does not have the 2-2-3 upgrade. Only Shrimp Pioneers take some hits there. Puma push forward, gets a good pen. Another good pen there, but does take a 6-pounder shot. And decides to fall back, so now decided to go down. We do have a drop Bren there. Yellow does pick it up with the Shum Pioneers. You can ask the teammate to pick it up with soon to be Obstrassen. If Yellow's a good teammate, he'll ping it there saying, hey, free Bren. But it looks like Commandos will pick it up there. Yellow had no opportunity to pick it up with any of his squads, so Commandos does re-obtain it. And Blue's Obstacle is not even on the field just yet. Vikenwerfer firing, not Vikenwerfer, Vicker is firing away. And the Puma does get hit by a stray mortar. Incendiary grenade in the garrison, and Vickers immediately start packing up when he saw the Volksgrenadiers throwing the incendiary grenade. Does back off there. Some Pioneers or Royal Engineers take some fire there. Usually force suppressing them. Mortar. Brains to the far. Got multiple Bren squads here from Pyrotechnics. Armando's firing away. They have excellent Brens, but of course they are both behind heavy cover, more suited for the Volks since the other weapons are actually useful. Fresh smoke grenades there. AC does receive a pen there. The Wagen does go down there. Grenade thrown there, incendiary grenade. MG34 firing over here. He's I think he's mainly targeting the squad. He's a spread his fire. And in fact, some of these guys got a bit too close, trying to reset up on this eagle. Puma firing away. Howdy. And looks like the MG34 will be backing on off. One grenade onto the mortar, decrews it. He could steal the mortar, though I'm not a big fan of the 81mm mortar that's available in the US and technically for British. Same mortar model. And Obstatzen pretty wounded there, and I'll mention the expensive reinforcements. I think Obstatzen just need to fall back there. They do. Blue has a sheer Panzer Quarters, has enough for a Panzer IV. Nope, enough fuel, needs more manpower. Vickers inside the garrison once again. Incendiary grenade is thrown there.
Rocket artillery unit has been sent to the battle.
That's a bad
New
spot
land
there.
mattress ready to go.
Fiat squad on the field. Got the AC firing away. Oh, sandbags destroyed there.
A capture point
Good
is being
incendiary
overrun.
grenade. Force them back. Getting some decent amount of damage. Nice house there. Looks like the Fiat squad. Ooh! I was thinking the Royal Engineer would be going down. Not the Volksgrenadiers. Yeah, mortar pits, since they are very durable, they would get close range shots with no worry. That's the reason why this seems highly
Trying to
lethal.
take one of our points.
Puma finished the kill there. The Puma could try for the Land Mattress, be a bit dangerous. Land Mattress, he could actually try stealing it. He's hitting the mortar placement, not taking time to hit the Land Mattress. There was an incendiary grenade there onto the mortar pit. If Construct does connect, no brace is available, but he's actually going for high explosive barrage. He's trying to go for a very close range. This can be highly lethal. That first round rained a little bit wide. That was a good shot there, and it does brace right there. That was actually a pretty good barrage order there. And his team is going to send over some sappers, help get it repaired. Light could start barraging it though. Though yellow does not have any lights in the field. Went for the other path. Blue's leg is... Oh, wait. Yeah, it was decrewed over here, right? Was it ever resecured? Did red steal it? It may have been just outright destroyed. I don't remember where it went down. But no lag in the field. His teammates helping him out for the repairs. MG-34 going to receive a Mills bomb. Kind of awesome last seen Mills bombs. I feel like I'm the one who ever deploys up Mills bombs because I just like going for unusual stuff. Does escape on out of there.
Orders complete.
This house is trying to say it's Japanese with its burnt wood aesthetic. Or actually building practice, but of course it is not Japanese, and the Russians don't know how to do that style. Japan has a style involving their housing where they used burnt wood as walls in order to, as a form of treating the wood. Destroys the sandbags there. And these intersections will be easy to force them back. Not from the Puma, but literally from everything else. More intersections there. Nope, over here we've got a Cromwell. Blue has the Panzer Force, both of them have a medium tank. Of course, one a bit more medium than the other. Transport forward, could use heat rounds. Does the Panzer Commander. No heat rounds just yet. Does take a pen there. Land Mattress is barraging over here. Looks like, oh, wiped a little Oberslatzen.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
But the Vakina Warfare moving fine. Got a landmine being built there. We do have the 223 upgrade finalized and Veterans 2. Oh, looks like the Universal. Oh, the Puma went down there. Not sure from what exactly. Actually, I have no idea what took out the Puma. Maybe the Piats? Probably the Piats. One vehicle destroyed. And does get a full wipe there. Drops MG-34 as well. And one of the intersections will pick it up. Yellow backed out of the game. Maybe drop. Maybe it was he actually lagged out of the game. Let's see if blue sticks around, because I have no faith in AI. And remember, since this player also went for the mechanized HQ, made the player unusually high amount of light vehicles. Like the Kupelwagen, I didn't mean that, because AI is not good. Red has some idle AT guns here.
We're losing a capture point.
And red may be idle as well. Did red drop out of the game as well? Stuff is pushing me forward, I'm not sure. I did see a bit of a lag spike, and I think maybe something happened there, I'm not sure. When it comes to the AI, I have no faith in AI. In my own mod, I made it so that the AI researches an upgrade, a hidden upgrade, to lock it out from deploying out any certain assets, because an AI should not build a single Kuvalkin. Or Brent carrier. Or 5 of them. They would likely go for 6. As well as trying to do some things where it forces the AI to retreat back units at 1 model remaining. Things of that sort. You know, the AI has now summoned the rocket barrage right there. The Panzer IV taking a bit of a beating there. Hook goes down there. Officer, Panzer Commander Artillery is running on in. Artillery barrage there. 3 is about to see 3. And in cases when you have one of your opponents have turned AI, you should focus the non-AI player, because wipe out everything there, it will just convince them back in the game earlier. Personally, if I'm ever playing a game and I have a teammate from the AI, at that point in time I'm just like, request for a surrender, if not, back out of the game. Because I have no interest playing with an AI, because AI are completely garbage. The AI has now pulled up Panther and a Sturm Pioneer. Oh, looks like he said something foreign. I cannot say what he said. I have no idea. I can't speak for him. Here now the Shooter Transport is taking a bit of a beating. Does go down there. I think it was going to Jagdpanzer.
Command has been lost. Dispatching a mobile HQ vehicle.
I'm going to just fast forward slightly since the AI, I'm not sure what he's planning to do. He essentially just straight up idle, so it looks like he's trying to sink out of the game. He's doing something. Double Mechanorwarfer?
We stand at 300 points. An anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
Well, not sure what they're doing. The AI is just dying repeatedly. And it looks like it's going to push forward with multiple Mechanorwarfers. Landmaster's firing away, of course, hitting the backline sector.
We have fallen to 200 points.
And we've got a Churchill on the field. I do like Churchills. Though it's going to be taking a lot of beatings from those Mechanorwarfers, that's for sure. But of course, it will allow some good spotting for the land mattresses.
Evacuate! Light vehicle destroyed.
Thermal patrol forward, getting up here, smoke round.
We lost a gun crew.
Yep, and they are focused on the non-AI player. Who maybe just going AFK at this point in time.
100 points remain. We organize the assault.
Yep, I don't know why players just sort of stick around in these situations. Like, just if the AI is, if you're just stalling out for an AI, that's sort of pointless.
Consolidate our forces. We are down to leave out. Light vehicle destroyed.
And that's the end of the game. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay. Of course, this is about the time where I usually end the stream, so everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good rest. Enjoy.